we've got tons, and I mean seriously, tons of new information about Tom Clancy's The Division. Oh boy, including how leveling for gear and legendary items work, new info about contaminated zones, skill powers, unique weapon attributes, beyond just regular stats, vanity items, customization, and so much more. So hello there my fellow agents and open world gamers, how's it going? It's Robbie with Open World Games, and we'll dive straight into the juicy new info. And this is all thanks to a recent podcast by Ubisoft Massive's very own awesome community manager, Amish Bode, and game designers Matthew DeSales, I don't know if I got that right or not, and Marcus Rosendren. Again, I'm not familiar with these type of names, but they are game designers from Ubisoft Massive. You can find the original podcast in all of its glory in the description below. It's around, I believe, 38 minutes or so. So I thought I'd definitely condense it down for you guys since I know you work, go to school, and that sort of thing. Alright, so this is the info I wanted to highlight first because it is so new. It appears each gun will offer their own unique stats in terms of damage, rate of fire, reload speed, and that sort of thing. But the Division takes it one step further with weapon attributes. Let's take a listen to what Ubisoft Massive had to say.
So basically what we have is, we have these levels in the game, you know, from 1 to what max level will be. And then we have different qualities of gear as well. So you can find, for example, a level 5 protective vest, and it's on a quality of a low quality item with maybe 1 bonus on it, and the quality decides how many different bonuses that thing will have, and also how wide the actual bonus will be in terms of min and max, and the level also decides how much it will be in min and max. So you can, for example, if you have the level 5 vest will maybe give plus 3% weapon damage.
Alright, okay, that's the intricacies of it. And so people could like literally try and find that protective vest, and they have to find different ones. Yes. And then try and,
because as I said,
see if they can get the best roll.
The quality defines how many bonuses you have. So if you have, for example, 3 different bonuses, and they are all randomized which ones you get. You might get a combination that's, oh, this one I don't want, but then you find that one which is, oh, this one is awesome, you want that one, but then one of them had a, you know, small roll of the bonus, and you want to find another one with exact same bonuses, but all of them should be a high roll.
Okay, all right. Yeah. That gives a bit more.
Yeah. So basically, when you get to max level, what you want to hunt for is orange gear. Orange is our best quality. Basically, yeah, you have to be a certain level to find certain qualities, and at end game you want to be full orange. That's your goal as a gamer, because you're gonna get the most bonuses, and you're gonna get the most attributes as well. And attributes is another layer to the gear game. So basically, your character has 3 main attributes that we call firearms, stamina, and electronics. And those attributes do different things. First of all, passively, firearms will improve your overall damage with weapons. Stamina will increase your health, and electronics will improve your skill power, or the effect your skills have on the game. So the more skill power you have, the better a skill is, and it's different for all skills, which exact effect this has. For example, the pulse is gonna pulse longer, further. The ballistic shield will take more damage before it breaks. The seeker mine will explode and deal more damage, and on the larger radius, that kind of stuff.
So I'm actually learning a lot. This is really really good.
So that sounds really cool, but they take it even a step further because weapons also have weapon unlockables attached to them, or unique abilities attached to them. These will be locked to specific weapons throughout the world, making them highly desirable. Examples of weapon abilities include when using a health pack, you can output more damage, or when getting a critical hit, you actually heal yourself in return. So that sort of thing will be attached to your actual weapons. However, to unlock such an ability, you will need to unlock it via your unique attribute. So for example, this specific ability may require X amount of stamina to unlock, and this stamina, this attribute, comes from your gear pieces So you'll have to find enough gear pieces with stamina to reach that certain point to be able to unlock the ability on your weapon. Wow, it sounds very intricate, and it sounds like it's going to be quite addicting and offer the replay value that I think a lot of us will desire at the end game of Tom Clancy The Division. Now remember, this ability, whatever it is still specific to your weapon. So this means the ability will only activate if your weapon is equipped. So swapping from weapon to weapon in the game will change your character significantly underneath the hood, so to speak. So that RPG system will always be fluctuating as you change your weapon during battle. So you'll want to have that in the back of your mind when heading into battle, what you want equipped and what you are prepared to take on. So it sounds like if your friend picks up an MP5 and you pick up an MP5, they're not going to be the same weapon thanks to those additional stats and attributes connected to those weapons. So that is really cool. Also, here's some interesting info about how the Division will be handling statistics in the game, especially when we're talking about damage from the guns. Take a listen.
And as Mathieu said, it's an RPG, so a lot of your damage doesn't actually come from the gun. About 60% of the damage comes from the gun, the rest comes from the rest of your gear. So you can, for example, boost your firearms capabilities with the gear, and you can find weapon type specific bonuses on certain parts that will give extra damage, and you can increase your critical hit chance and everything like that.
So while leveling is extremely important in this game, it sounds like gear is just going to be as important. Now they do go on to describe what they are calling vanity items. We did get to see this in the menu from the recent gameplay. This would be your clothing that will make your agent look unique and stand out from other players. These vanity pieces are not going to be exactly considered rare, as they want you to, no matter what, be able to choose the look of your character based on a pill, not statistics and leveling. This will ensure everyone will look differently in the game. So, you know, by the end game, if you're like level 50, everyone won't be wearing the same armor and look similar, because that's a problem with many MMOs and mini games out on the market today. Also, it appears you will be able to use your shield with the sticky bomb to nice effect. They gave an example of that. Now, backpacks will play an important role as well, and will also visually show off your equipped skills. So if you have the Seeker Mine, you'll see it dangling off the end of your backpack, which is really cool. So if you think about it, you could be a sniper in the dark zone, look at someone's backpack and know what they are up to. And you know, for those of you wondering if equipment and weapons need to be repaired, no, that is not going to be the case in the Division. You won't have to worry about that sort of micromanagement. Plus, weapon mods and attachments will also have their own unique bonuses, which in turn can give you better criticals, that sort of thing. So if you find a scope, it might not be similar to what someone else has found, dependent on those unique bonuses attached to that attachment or scope, or whatever it is you find for your weapon. So yes, a flurry of brand new information about Tom Clancy's The Division. I am so thankful. I have been waiting for this game forever, and I know you guys have too, and I cannot wait to play the beta with you guys. I got the chance to play the closed alpha. Can't speak about it, but I can say this: it was badass. Yes, indeed. I do think that this game will live up to the hype. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Tom Clancy The Division and open world gaming goodness. And yes, soon enough, I will see you guys in Mid-Crisis, New York City. See you guys there.